And welcome everyone for Super Bowl 53. The Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. The Patriots are 2.5-point favorites in this game, and the total is 57. How did the Rams get here? Well, they knocked off the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Controversy at the end of that game, that non-call. And but you know what? There were some bad calls by the refs, non-calls all game, both ways. And what was with all that whistle blowing every time the Rams had the ball? They at one point they even showed a guy in the stands blowing a whistle. I don't think that's allowed. As far as the Patriots are concerned, they knocked off the Kansas City Chiefs, and there was one very tough call that went New England's way. This came right after New England seemed to get every call going their way, but that's New England for you. Ultimately, you can blame the head coaches of the respective teams that lost. I mean, for New Orleans, Sean Payton had the ball with under 2 minutes left at around the 15. All you had to do was run the ball a little bit. Even if you didn't get a first down, the Rams would have had to expend their timeouts. And it's a lot different trying to march down the field when you have 3 timeouts in your pocket without. I blame Payton on that one. And as far as the Kansas City Patriots game, well, the same thing here. The Chiefs scored a touchdown with too much time left. Not only did you leave Brady his 3 timeouts, but you left the 2-minute warning. That's like an eternity for that guy. The fact that Mahomes came back and got a game-tying field goal at the very end, it just goes to show you how good Mahomes is as a quarterback. Ultimately, this game may be decided, once again, by the coaches. You got the young gun, Sean McVay, against the established guy, Bill Belichick. Well, we'll see what happens in this game. To start us off, here's my good friend, Billy B.
All right, what's up, everybody? Billy B back for the Super Bowl pick. 2-0 last week in the championship picks, and I think 4 in a row that I've picked the Super Bowl right, so let's hopefully keep that going. We got the Patriots and Rams. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about how they got here. Rams Saints, we all know the Saints got screwed out of their Super Bowl. I think that they would be giving the Patriots a better game, but I'll get to that later in this pick. Patriots-Chiefs game was a fantastic game, back and forth. Chiefs came back from a 14-0 deficit, but Tom Brady just does what Tom Brady does and drove them down the field to win in overtime. We got the Patriots minus 2.5 against the Rams here. I think the total is like 47, 49. It's the highest total that the Super Bowl has ever had. My pick for this game, I like the Patriots minus 2.5. Like I said earlier, I think the Saints would have given them a better game. I don't think the Rams are going to be prepared enough to be able to beat Tom Brady. He'll get his 6th ring. My prediction for this game is 34-21 Patriots. So I would take the under as well in this game, just barely, but that's my prediction. Disclaimer, I have no doubt in my mind that the Saints are going to be in the Super Bowl next year after what happened to them. So I think the NFL is going to make sure that the Saints are in the Super Bowl next year. That's barring any injuries or any huge losses in the offseason, but I think that the Saints will get better. But so if you have any early odds on the Saints to win in the Super Bowl next year, I would bet them right now. So there's my pick for the Super Bowl. Comment below what you thought about the championship games, what you think about the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching all year. Me and Gio greatly appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, see if we're what we can do for next year. And as always, for Gio, I'm Billy B. Let's take the man's money.
And here are my thoughts of the game. You know, if you're going to beat the New England Patriots, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record, I say this every video it seems, you have to dedicate running the ball. You have to. And I'm not talking about just between the tackles. You have to do sweeps outside, left, right, whatever it takes. You have to keep running the ball, and even if the Patriots stop you at the beginning, continue to run the ball. It goes to show you the Patriots, the last 2 games that they've played in the playoffs against the Chargers ran the ball 12 times, I think, and then the following week the Chiefs ran it 10 times. It's teams fall for the trap every time. New England seems to have the ball all the time. You look at the time of possession, it was big advantage to New England, both those games. All year, New England did that. The 4 games that they lost, however, 3 of those games, it's because the other team had the ball more than New England. You got to keep Brady off the field. You also have to stop the run. In those 4 losses that New England had, I think they never had more than 90 yards running. And of all these years that the Patriots have been in the Super Bowl, this might actually be their best offense. Yeah, I know they don't have the Randy Moss like they did back in the day when they went perfect through the regular season, and Gronkowski is kind of slowed down. But this is such a balanced attack now. Nobody runs the ball and passes the ball so balanced as the New England Patriots, and that's what you have to stop. You have to stop them from running the ball. You have to run the ball against them. Now, the Rams feature C.J. Anderson and Todd Gurley as their running backs. Now, ironically, Todd Gurley was kind of benched last week. I don't know. I think he's going to be very upset. He's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder. If these 2 guys can run the ball effectively, pounding the ball over and over, keeping Brady off the field, then the Rams have a chance. Like I said, with time of possession, the Patriots, I believe, were the 2nd in the league at time of possession. The Rams, however, were up there as well. I think they were 7th or so. Only the Baltimore Ravens ran more plays than the Patriots. So the Patriots were number 2 in plays ran. But you know what? Right behind them are the Rams. So there's a lot of things in Los Angeles' favor. It really comes down to, are they going to dedicate themselves to running the ball, and how effectively will they be able to stop the ball? Now, the Rams did a good job so far in the playoffs. Coming into the playoffs, they were worst in the league, allowing 5.1 yards against per carry by the opposing team. But they stuffed Ezekiel Elliott, the best running back, in the first playoff game, and then they stopped the duo of Alvin Kamara and Eddie Ingram. I can never say his name right. Last week, so. If the Rams can run the ball and stop the run, they have a chance. Now, last year in the Super Bowl, I mentioned time of possession. Philadelphia had a big advantage in time of possession over the Patriots. Remember the year before when the Patriots won, they had a big advantage in time of possession over Atlanta. Well, last year, it goes to show you that no team repeats. New England didn't repeat. Now, this year, New England will be one of the first teams trying to win a Super Bowl after losing the year before. That hasn't been done in like 45 years. So that's another thing that's going against the Patriots. Ultimately, inevitably, like I said, if the Rams can run the ball and stop the run, they have a chance. Personally, I think they do have a chance. I think that not only can the Rams beat the Patriots in this game, I think a couple of other teams in the NFC could beat the Patriots as well. I think the NFC is just better than the AFC. My prediction for the score in this game is Los Angeles Rams 33, the New England Patriots 30. So take the Rams straight up, take the Rams against the spread, and take over the 57. Okay, those are our thoughts for Super Bowl 53. I'd like to thank my good friend Billy B for joining me all year. Thank you, Billy. That was a lot of fun. So a shout out to all of the other NFL YouTube prognosticators who make videos like this. You guys are great. And a special shout out to all of you who watch the video week after week, comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave your comments in the section below. Tell us what you think the score of the game is going to be. Okay. For Billy B, I am Gio. And for the gioknows YouTube channel, enjoy the Super Bowl. And let's take the man's money.